Good evening and welcome to the Ravens Rock, and it's lagging straight away. It won't do. So hopefully this is going to catch up, and it's not too bad. Just wait, see if it catches up on my phone, because on my screen here it's just me going. Yeah, internet is being an absolute pain in the backside. Hopefully you can hear me all okay, and yeah, it seems to be working on mine now, but obviously there is a little bit of a delay. But welcome one and all to Ravens Miniatures. My name's Phil, those of you who don't know, and yeah, it's our weekly hangout. Sorry it's a little late. I did schedule it to be a little bit later than usual, just because I had some stuff going on in the house. And then as I went to go live at 8 o'clock, OBS decided, no you're not, we're having an update. So an absolute pain in the backside, and it wouldn't let me go live without the update. So hopefully you're all well, you've not been waiting too long, and you're still here. But yeah, that's pretty much why I'm late. I do apologise. I can see a couple of Bill's already in the chat saying you're looking after picking up Kev's professional habits. Yeah, because it's lagging as well. I don't know what it is, just with Virgin Internet is absolutely shocking at the moment, and it has been for a while. I don't know why it's doing it, but like when I'll go to end the stream at the end and I go to the cutscene and play some music for you, the whole computer just has a meltdown. And it's not that it's an old computer, it is a new computer. Well, I'll say it's about 8 months old now, but yeah, absolute meltdown it has. So in future, at the end of the stream, I'm just gonna be sat here talking to you as I am now, and then we'll just end the stream. So it's less faffing about at the end, isn't it? But yeah, we're back live after 2 weeks off. The last show I did was the week before ChillCon, wasn't it? I've got some goodies to show you what I've got from ChillCon, and like it said on the Facebook post, I've changed my 40k, not the AOS, my 40k new army, and we'll get into that as well afterwards. So I'll just say hello to everyone that's in the chat already. There's only a few of you, so it won't take long. We've got Mr. Waylander's Wandering, Mr. Bill. Good evening, dude. Hope you're well. Welcome to the stream. Tick bleeding talk, yeah. We've got Ash, Mr. Lone Ranger, 1994, popping in. Good evening, Ash. I hope you're well, dude. Not seen you for 2 weeks. I'll see you tomorrow, though, at work. So, hopefully, you are well, dude. Mr. Mugwump, jumping in as well. Evening all. Did I miss anything? Absolutely nothing, dude. But thank you for joining us. Welcome to the stream. And I'll just get everyone else as I see them all popping up in the chat. And yeah, so what I wanted to do first is we're just going to pop it over to the top down cam. I'll just move these a little bit. It's very professional that I've left stuff out. And I just want to show you my haul that I got from Chilcom. I should have had them ready, really. They're off to one side, but these. And I need that card. So I've got the Chilcom cup, which is downstairs because I made a brew. And then obviously started the stream without realising I'd not brought it up, so it don't matter. I've got a can of pot with me anyway, so I'm okay for a drink. So first up, I wanted to get some of these last year, and I was absolutely gutted because towards the end of the show they'd sold out. So I made sure I actually did get some. So these are from Gluttonous Cute. Let me just see the card there. Focus working for once. So this was a stall that was on Chilcom, and I'll have a quick look through these. So I got a orc with a big gun. See him there. Little death guard. See him there. Coat on. Pretty cool. I got another death guard because I saw this one and I was like, I've got to have this one. I'll open this one up actually. This one's so cute. With these double shovels. Ready to go cave someone's head in. Absolutely gorgeous, these. I really can't wait to start getting some of these done on the stream in the next few weeks. That one. Some others. Yeah. I got a little evil Sisters of Battle one, like a little chaos Sisters of Battle. Pretty cool one as well. Yeah, I do really like all of them, to tell the truth. Got a cat with a Space Marine helmet on. I think I've seen Bunker paint one of these ones up. This one's really cool. And they feel really solid and well made as well. A little bit of flashing, but we can clean that up. A little. The cat, Space Marine helmet. He's even got his little ears poking through. That one. And then for the little one, I picked her up a little cat person with a gun because she's into all little things like that. So that's for her to paint up. And then to tie in with the new 40k armor. Dun dun dun. There's the Fire Warrior, and even a little drone. And he's got a little, I don't know if you can see it. It's even got an evil little eye, which is funny as anything. just make it out in the eye. Like it's squinting. Proper cool. So I got those from Blackness Cube. I will be tagging them and stuff like that when we do paint them up on the stream. Then I went a little bit mad with the Lucky Dip at name went out my head then. Lion Tower Minis. So I got a skeleton, very like Jason of the Argonaut sort of looking skeleton. Proper cool. Don't know if you can see it properly there. One of those. I've just got loads of different ones. I'm not sure what half of them actually are, but they are all different. It's like a little fire monk or demon monk there, but he's got a little imp with him as well. It's really cool. Like a little demon rogue. They might come in handy for D&D these as well. I've got a wolf. Pretty cool wolf on a plinth. And I'm not sure what that one is. Looks like a warrior. She is pretty cool. Like pulling a sword out across a chest. That's that at the top. Then the absolute legend that is Thomas. A good friend of the show. Actually brought some old metal minis for me. To give me at the show. So there's some old Void 1.1 Junkers. I've got the old price tag on them, so some old metal minis. There's 2 Junkers. And also, this is absolutely gorgeous. I'm absolutely buzzing with it. So we've got a Technomage Skaven. Proper old school. You've got the old square base. You've got the little bit of foam in there. Yeah, Skaven Warlock Engineer. Really looking forward to that one. Can't wait to get onto them as well. Get them painted up during the show. So also, yeah, as I was saying, new year, new 40k army. Those of you that watch regularly will realise was going to do World Eaters and just have like a load of berserkers and Angron and Khan the Betrayer. I've already got Khan the Betrayer, so I'm not that bothered about that because it is a cool model and I do like that one anyway. However, it's been an absolute pain in the backside. You know, why's my phone vibrating? There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, absolute pain in the backside trying to get hold of Khorne Berserkers. Because I just wanted like 4 or 5 boxes of Khorne Berserkers, Angron and Khan, army done. Nice and easy. But they're never in stock. I was holding out and going through my local GW store, and even like Element Games didn't have them in. Ironically, it was like at the weekend when I went and picked up the new models. They had some in, but it's like, you know what? No, I've made my mind up now. You burnt me enough. I'm not doing it. I've made my mind up. I picked a scheme out and everything. So complete polar opposites from, you know, Khorne and, you know, melee fighting. We're going tag. Oh, I've picked up some tag. I got the battle suits, the step collecting set, a commander, and it's a devilfish hammerhead gunship. And I tried making them a little more samurai-like, with the little dish head. I've seen people doing it where they use the drones, these, but they were just a little bit too big for what I was looking for. So what I've used for the heads is actually the shields that they have on their arms. Posed them slightly different, so they're all on different rocks. And yeah, I'll just quickly show you through those. That one. Mr. Hobby Corner Kev dropping into the show. Good evening, dude. Yeah, you probably heard Bill saying, "Oh, it's like Kev," because I was running late. But yeah, welcome. Mr. Frost and Fist, hey the beautiful people, my American brethren. How are you doing, my brother? Hope you are well. Yeah, look, me first. We've got two. So there's the third one. So they're all going to get pinned onto the bases. So I started with them, and then you know what, this channel's like, or what I'm like for kit bashing, because I've messed about here and there, and then when I started doing orcs through talking with Spud and stuff, started doing orcs, and yeah, I kind of found like my little niche with messing with things and converting them, and mainly using so I can use them, because obviously my local store it has to be all GW, all GW parts. So with that, one of my best ones yet, I absolutely love this. I mean, my Bad Moon and that, nothing's going to come close to that. But that's the box for the battle suits. Where's the other one? Proper all over shot today. There it is. So I'm getting loads and loads of bits left, so I can do even more conversions. So yesterday, I started with the Toe Commander. So those of you that follow us on Instagram and on the Discord, you'll know what's coming up next. So that is how it was supposed to look. However, when it's like Toe, I don't know, something I've overlooked in the past, and it kind of like pulls two things that I like together, with obviously Warhammer, but then Gundam with Gunpla and stuff like that. I've got a few Gundam kits that I've built in the past, and absolutely love everything to do with Gundam. It's something from when I was a kid, as well as Warhammer. But for some reason, I didn't put the two together and click in my head. Until at ChillCon, I was talking to a couple of guys. I was talking to one guy in particular, who was working there as well, and just talking and going on about Tau and stuff like that, and some of the ideas that I had, and then that's how all this come about. So, like Gundam, they have swords as well as guns and stuff like that. Obviously, Tau are not renowned for melee combat. From what I've read, I've not looked too much into them. I've just gone purely for the aesthetic of looking cool. But I mean, when you've got bits like these left over from a couple of kits, something was just shouting out what I needed to do. And yeah, what I ended up with was that for a Town Commander. So he's on a building. He's pinned at the moment, but it can come off. The little drone. I've not decided the final position, but how's that for a sword? So it's all pinned. It's obviously, you can see there's one part there. There's another two pieces there. Them bits of guns. There's just all sorts all pinned together, and it proper took me back to like kit bashing with orcs. yeah, absolutely loved it. And that's not one of the big boys. Because obviously, what I've got left to do is the combat patrol. And that weren't enough. That big boy, which is absolutely mahoosive. I'm going to see if there's a way of either magnetising or just clipping in place with a big railgun, because you get the one like that. Oh, sorry, black it mic, and then the other one. Either that or a bite two. But yeah, we'll see. So so yeah, so obviously done orcs. I'm normally a Raven Guard player, and now I'm doing two, which killed one of the last chapter masters being sneakier than a sneaky space marine. Sorry, just opening a can of pop. So what I wanted to do tonight was just get something built up out of the start collecting. And I thought what I'm going to do is one of these little seem a bit better there, the stealth battle suits. So I'm going to get one of these built up. I'm not sure on the Cadre Fireblade, but the ethereal I'm not going to bother with, because the set that I want to do, it's kind of like a custom one, but it's not, if you know what I mean. It's kind of like a play on the Farsight, so there's no ethereals, because they're evil. But eventually I want to get the Farsight. I was absolutely gutted that I missed out by like minutes of getting the combat patrol, the new one, sorry, the boarding patrol, with the Farsight. But I'm not overly bothered, because obviously that's going to come out on its own, and it is a really cool model. So what we're going to do is, if I can find the right page, Ghost Steel, which is an absolute monster. There we go, got the right page. Oh, the stealth battle suits. The flyer looks like a giraffe's head. Yeah, obviously it's with that paint scheme that's on it, isn't it? Make sure I've got the right bases. New Termi Librarian looks awesome, by the way. That new Librarian Terminator looks epic. It does look very Space Wolvie, if you know what I mean. It's just with like the runes and stuff etched into it. But it is a really, really beautiful model. Just move them two to one side, because that's the ethereal and the Cadre. That's a flying stand, we don't need that. And is this the battle suits? I think it is. Yeah. So that's the battle suit. So unfortunately, the legs are a bit monopoles, but I'm not really bothered about them. The stealth battle suits and like your normal fire warrior type, you know, your strike team, and the breachers with two. I'm sure it's a breacher squad. I think Mythos will be able to tell us, because he gets his backside kicked by him all the time, apparently. those will all just be done as normal, and it's mainly going to be like mechs and stuff like that I want to do. So I'm going to concentrate on them, but I have a couple of squads of them just to break things up, and they'll just look normal. Hope you amazing legends had a great weekend. Sorry, I'm just catching up. I've missed some. Oh, no, what? It's on top chat instead of live chat. Let me just refresh this 1 second. Hope you've had an amazing vacation. You've been missed. Thank you very much. I actually did miss streaming, even though I was away. I would say, sorry, me boss. Xeno Smurf mechas. No, they're not that, and they're not fish people because they've got hoofs. So, if anything, they're cows. Yeah, the Terminator. Giraffe, yeah, that come through. Oh, there we go. Cheers for sharing that, me boss. Yeah, I put it up. It was late, but the post is up on the Facebook page. Top pin comment if you want to show your work off for Community Corner, or Ravens Avery as we're calling it. I'll get this built up and then we'll have a look through that. And then I'm going to talk a little bit more whilst I'm doing this of like colour scheme that I'm looking at doing. Some stuff I'm going to be playing with, just trying out over the next couple of weeks. So something for you guys to look out for. So actually, while we're doing this, let's get some music on, because it does seem to work. My microphone does seem to not echo as much, I should say. When we've got music playing for some reason. I don't know why. So hopefully that's not too loud. As always, guys, just let me know in the chat if it is. And I'll just take these glasses off and get my special hobby ones. And let's get cracking with these. So, first up, we've got... Actually, I might actually get all three of these built because it's going to be pretty straightforward. The only awkward bit is picking the weapons out. So, let's get the legs off. I've got some new snips as well. Proper Gundam ones. Actually, really, really nice. Snipping with these, there's not much of a clean up. They do, don't know if it's just because they're new, but they weren't cheap, but they do snip away really, really nicely. Let's get the 3 legs out. Then body time. So what I was thinking of doing when I was doing these, I seen the First Sight Enclave. That seems the nicest paint job that I've seen, or that I'd like to try and do myself. But then I did come to the decision, or the conclusion I should say, that I want to do a custom paint scheme, but they're going to run as like Farsight Enclave, whatever it's called, because they're not following the rule of the ethereals. So it's going to be mainly like the armor and stuff like that, to look a bit like how my Raven Guard are, so black and greys. But then Don't know if you can. Should be the best bit to show it on. Probably one of these. So, like on, come on the legs. You're gonna focus. There we go. So, like on the legs, how you've got the creases in the armour and stuff like that, all the way around. All the creases in these. I've seen people just do like normal pin washing, so like when the normal colours and stuff. But what I've gone and done is got some white ink from Vallejo, game colour ink, and pin washing. And yeah, I'm going to pin wash in a white to hopefully the colour I put over the top will pop even more. Once you see, you'll know exactly what I mean. Right, so we've got those, we've got the legs. And we want this is. So we want one different than the others. This will be straightforward, famous last words. Yeah, definitely. You know exactly what's going to happen now, don't you, Mugwump? So as I disappeared for a few minutes, what did I miss? Absolutely nothing, Kev. Just me chatting absolute nonsense as usual. Everything, it was so smooth. Okay. If you say so, Bill. So as the face is, which is weird on these because all the pieces are not labelled or numbered up, which is weird. Three of that one. One. Two. Three. That one, that one. Right, we'll get them done and then we'll see where we're at from there. Did you actually manage to fill a pre-order? Wow. I've seen it. Apparently it had gone absolutely tits up again at the weekend with the Lion pre-order. Which they kind of know is going to happen, don't they? Especially when it's, you know, it's a Primark and stuff like that, and the new stuff coming out with it, and then the system crashing, and then all the scalpers and stuff. They know it happens. It just is. It is an absolute pain in the backside. But like with the books and stuff, people missing out on the books, it's not nice. But I mean, there's not much more they could do with that, because I mean, they could say like, right, well, we'll do more copies of the books, but then you know, the signed copies, rather than being 500, if they said, right, well, we'll do 1,000. They don't want to sit there signing the same, you know, 1,000 copies of a book, do they? But like the model side, you know, they could make more, couldn't they? But I mean, especially, you know, like a Primark coming back, they know that that's going to sell, because even people who don't play as Dark Angels would want the new Lion sculpt, because, you know, who wouldn't? It's beautiful. It is a really nice model. And I know some people that want just the Primarks, even though they play a specific faction or anything, they want all the Primarks just so they can have a collection of all the Primark models. I'll be excited with what's coming in the post very soon as well, as I have ordered my Corax model, so that is on its way. So I've got my first Primark, the best Primark. And you can argue all you want with me, I will not change my mind. Even though he's turning into like a demon chicken in the walk, chasing after Logar. Aren't those two pretty old, so everything fits everything? Yeah, pretty much by the looks of it. It's like, even with the new boarding patrol. Honestly, my brain's on shutdown today. It's because I'm going back to work tomorrow. That's what it is. I think it was only the far side that was a new sculpt. So they are pretty old. Obviously not as old as some models out there, like the Tyranids and stuff, but obviously they're getting a range refresh with 10th. I have a hard time believing that they didn't realise how popular the first low Primark in 6 years would be. Exactly. You know, like I was saying, even people who aren't Dark Angels players would be getting it. I mean, I've even seen people, or other content creators, sorry, that have got the model already. I think who was it? I need to shout him out because it was a fucking brilliant fucking video. Is it Pete the Wargamer? And he got the new Lion model and then converted it. But not converted as the Lion. He converted it into Comrade's Curse, the Night Lord's Primark, and it was absolutely stunning. If you've not seen that video, you need to go watch it. It is really nice. That guy can kit bash, I'm telling you. It was absolutely stunning. The work he did on that, and the paint job he did on it as well. Yeah, it was out of this world. It was beautiful. I don't know why it went so mad anyways. Sure, the limited edition book, but the Primark will be out soon, and the Blade Guard are the same. Yeah, I mean, the Lion Guard. It was basically just Blade Guard. I honestly thought that they would have, you know, Dark Angel them up a bit. Even just something as simple as putting a hooded head on them and making the shield a bit different. But no. But then in a way, it's not too bad because you can then kit bash your own, so then they do look unique to yours. There is a lad I do know that plays Dark Angels, goes into the local store, and he'd done them and he'd green stuffed little hoods, and they look better than the hooded versions that GW bring out. He'd done an absolutely fantastic job with the green stuff. I think he'd even done some for Stormcast as well. He played about with Stormcast and done something with them as well. They looked really, really good. So, you know, there's ways around stuff like that. Luton did a pretty comprehensive video on the Who pre-order nonsense. It's pretty good. I'll have to have a look at that. Also, can't wait to see you paint Korax. I'm really looking forward to that one. It's my first resin model. Well, I know I said resin. I've got bits like these, haven't I? So, but proper resin, like GW resin model, if you know what I mean. Raven, I think I used to have the exact same Celtic cross ring you do. That's cool, dude. That one, it was actually my grandfather's. Sadly, well, I say sadly, obviously it was sadly, but passed away a long time ago now. And I was at my mother's just while I was off. I think was it just before ChillCon? It was either just before or just after ChillCon. And she'd been clearing through some stuff and come across it, and basically said, well, obviously this was your granddad's, do you want it? Literally snatched her arm off. But yeah, awesome, dude. Oh, that's true that the regular blade guard in the box makes it look a little less valuable. They honestly could have just put in a horrible unit like servitors and people would still went for it. Yeah. Or early access for Primarchs, possible, yeah. But then you're still going to get your scalpers, aren't you? Which music's going a bit ominous. Let's just get these glued together. See, because I don't know. It's because it's GW as well, isn't it? Everyone likes to jump on the bandwagon of we all hate Games Workshop. You know, you can hate a company but like the products. I completely understand with that. If you want to think that they're evil, you're going to think that they're evil. Nothing's going to change your mind. Do you know what I mean? But I do try to not stay clear of it, but I don't see the point in jumping on the bandwagon that a lot of people seem to do, and basically they just do it to get clicks and people subscribing and stuff. I do try to keep it slightly real, playing with little plastic men. But yeah, that's probably why I've only got 104 of you guys. Sorry, 1 second. Either do it deliberate, in which case they're all, or it's an accident in which they're incompetent. Well, yeah, I mean, that's your opinion on it, Bill. That you know, can't say you're wrong. At the end of the day, that's, you know, that's your opinion. Everyone's got their own opinion on it, and it's, how can I put it? It's not that like everybody's wrong and everybody's right, but if that's how they come across to you, then that's how they come across to you, if you know what I mean. they might not to like the next person. Sorry about your going verbal. It's awesome to have a cool moment. Yeah, no, don't be sorry, dude. They could easily screw the scalpers for minis. Just promise to honour all pre-orders. Yeah. Like everyone gets one pre-order. Or there's, you know, so many but pre-orders. You can only buy one copy. Say like a Primark. Scalpers go in buy 5 or 6 copies. Why would you want 5 or 6 Primarks? You know what I mean? Won't work for limited edition books, of course. Yeah. It is very popular for people to hate them. I try to avoid the venom in the community and focus on the positive. Yeah, that I mean you guys that are here now, you know, you've all pretty much been here from the start, and you know, I've tried to always stay positive on it, and I don't see the point, because you know, we're in this hobby to have fun. And I mean, a lot of you know I got into this hobby to help with my PTSD. So then, why would I then start bringing anger and stuff like that into it when it's supposed to be like my happy time and my chill time? You know? Why would you do that? I understand people do it for clicks and stuff, like I said a minute ago, but it proper grinds my gears, you know what I mean? Do what they did with Indomitus. Have a pre-order that is for those who can't wait and made to order straight after. Yeah, exactly. Obviously, you, like Bill said, you couldn't do that with like the limited edition signed books, but yeah. Ultimately, you cannot beat scalpers because people buy from them, supply and demand. I'd be more forgiving if it was the first time, or even the second or third. It does seem to be like pretty much every time, doesn't it? Every time there's a new edition, or I mean, watch, it'll be the same when 10th comes, and there'll be people moaning then because they can't wait. But like Kev said, they'll do so many, and then it'll be made to order. Let's get these eyes in. Yeah, print is a different story, but minis is something they could do. Yeah, they definitely could do that. I 100% agree with you. I think that's what they should do going forward, 100%. Just getting this little bit of flashing around these eyes that I missed. That's that one. So is everyone hyped up for Warhammer Fest in the next 2 weeks? Is anybody that's watching the stream going in Manchester? Sadly, I will not be going. I should have done really, because you know it's literally 20 mile down the road from me. But I won't be going. because I'll just want to spend more money. And I've just bought a load of time. Saying that, they know what they're doing. They're making sure they sell all the stock they make to make room for more products. The last thing GW wants is money sitting in a warehouse. Thing is that's 100% right, Kev. But then that's not just like GW, is it? That's every company. That's how every company would want. They don't. If stock is sat in a warehouse, it's not making money. So it's not limited to just them, is it? You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, yeah, it's a company that makes this awesome hobby that we all play. But as I was saying, at the end of the day, it's a business. And all businesses are there to make money. Regardless of what the business is. Turn this light up a little bit. It'll go up. There we go. I just noticed it was really, really dark on the camera. I didn't know why. I turned it down earlier when I was taking some pictures and I realised that I hadn't turned it back up. The last few months, Curse City, Shawn Shackle, Shadow Bolts, this plus the Berserkers you wanted. Yeah, but I mean, I really did want them Berserkers, but everyone's in the same boat, so it was really miffing me off that I couldn't get them. But then everyone was in the same predicament, and you know, I'm a very firm believer in stuff happens for a reason. And, you know, if I'd got them, I wouldn't be doing the time. And that yesterday, going off on another tangent now, like a lot of you guys watch the same people that I do, like Elstern, Kev, Mefos, Bill with his awesome videos that he does, and like Pickle Jar. Did I say? I'm sure I said Josh. You know, there's that many content creators out there now, but like Josh, everyone knows that he hadn't been streaming for a while. And everything's fine with him, you know. Then he put a video out the other day explaining what was going on, you know, with burnout and stuff like that, and we all get it. It's in every aspect of life, not just in your hobby. But I mean, I think I've been playing about since I've done the Orcs, and then I was doing like my Sons of Horus. Absolutely love doing them, but the true thrill I got out of the hobby was kit bashing. And Orcs, it's just everything. Every release is an Orc release, isn't it? So everything's a kit bash. And if I'd done World Eaters, so just Berserkers and Angron, there's not much kit bashing I could have done. And with doing these two and doing them as samurai, I can kit bash again. Not that I couldn't kit bash before, you know what I mean? The next race that I'm doing, and I'm kit bashing again, and it's not like, it is a bit like burnout, you know. It's like, oh, I've got to get this done and I've got to get that done, and then you sit there and you're like, you know what, I'd rather just sit and watch a couple of YouTube videos on my phone, or just put Netflix or Disney Plus or you know, and just watch something or play on the Xbox. And then it's like yesterday, I got these the other day, and I like done a little bit with the battle suits, and then it come to me what I wanted to do with the commander, and I was really excited. I was nearly shaking, if you know what I mean. I was that excited. I was like, oh, I can do this, and yeah, I'll do that, and I want to do that. And I was planning stuff out, and the whole excitement of kit bashing with the orcs progressed into kit bashing with the Tau. And in a way, it like, not that it brings you back, but it's like full circle, and you remember why you enjoy this hobby. But you know what I'm trying to get at. Can't go. I know. Let's go. Can't go. Chill call was my blowout. Yeah. I mean, chill call. It's part and parcel, isn't it, Kev? It were awesome, especially playing Salt. It pop. Bill's not going. Too crowded, too many kids after all the games day. I worked, no freaking chance. Chilcon looked fun, hoping I will make it to one. Sorry, I'll spit these words out. Eventually, it'd be awesome to see you there, Mug One, dude. It'd be absolutely awesome. They've not announced anything yet for next year, but from what I have heard, keep an eye out, because it's going to be bigger and better even than last year. And this year, sorry. This year's was the best yet. It was absolutely awesome. I'm all in for positivity, but it's fine because they're screwing everyone. Yeah, no, it's not. It's fine because they're screwing everyone. You know, I know everybody's in the same boat, but then when everyone's going and it's just all negativity, that drags you down. And when you're trying to stay positive and have fun in the hobby, that's what I was trying to get at, though. You know what I mean? Hopefully. It's funny, my Crisis Protocol and A Song of Fire and Ice are both pretty popular game systems that are famous for also having issues running out of stock, but their communities are much more. Understanding and far less venomous. Yeah, but is it? I don't know. Is it because like GW's like a bigger cup? They're like the apex in the like the war gaming, like the board game. Kit bashing is fun. Make time in teams more personal touch. So exactly. Literally building is my zen part of the hobby. It's why I haven't painted in a while. Yeah, the amount of stuff I've got unpainted, I've still got a full flipping Stormcast army unpainted. Something about the GW community invokes the grab your torches and pitchfork mentality like a bloodthirsty mob. Exactly. Gamers with Coffee, welcome to the stream, dude. Another one of our American brethren. First time I've seen you in the chat. I have watched your streams, but thanks for dropping in, dude. At work, but stopping in to say hi. Well, hello. Hope you are well, pal. And thank you for stopping in. GW have had somewhat deserved reputation for screwing their customers since the early 90s. At least they're consistent. Oh my god, here he is. The capital G, the Spudicus. Yes, my G. How's it going, Spud, dude? Hope you are well. Hope you've had a good first day back at work. Right, let's be cracking on. Oh, absolutely love it when everyone's chatting away like that, but then I don't get no work done. But I'd rather be chatting with you guys anyway. And then build and paint off stream, and then you can just look on Instagram then, see what I've done. Or I can learn how to do YouTube shorts. Spud, you absolute spicy legend, says Mythos. Yes, he is. Alright, let's get the legs glued down. In fact, do we glue the legs yet? Yeah, I'm going to glue the legs down. I was going to wait and put them on terrain, a bit like how the battle suits are. But with these ones, because they're smaller ones, and I'm going to have quite a few of these battle suits anyhow, I want them just on, you know, plain basic material. Nothing too fancy on these ones. See, Kev, Spud's appeared. I am no legend. Dude, you're the one who started it all many years ago. You're the CWG OG. Yeah, as I was just about to say, Kev, we start mentioning the Salt game, and then Spud appeared. So obviously, like those of you that don't know, for Chilcom, a lot of us go down, or those that are working it anyway, go down the night before and get all the tables set up ready for the vendors, and you know, basically tidy everything up so it's a lot smoother the next day. Because I mean, we're leaving there early the next morning. But we got everything set up, and then it was like, right, come on, we're going out. Like, you know, go and get a nice meal and a few drinks, have a laugh. And I think we got into a Witherspoons, and the guys from War on Terror was there as well, and Kev, and was having an absolute laugh. And basically we just added all these tables together, and it was like a massive like a banquet, you know, like an old Viking banquet, and the table just ran the length of the pub, and we was all round it. There must have been easy nearly 20 of us round this table, probably slightly exaggerating, but there or thereabouts. And obviously the drinks are flowing, and everyone's tables filling up with empty drinks and that. And then someone was throwing something about, and we ended up with some little salt sachets. So then Spud comes up with a game, a bit like beer pong, but with a salt sachet. And basically, if it lands in your drink, you've got to empty it into your drink and then neck your drink. So there's salt packets flying about everywhere. And then just as stuff was progressing and everyone was getting drunker and drunker, it then ended up, was it brown sauce? It were either brown sauce or red sauce sachets, you know, like tomato ketchup and stuff. And it was just bits like that flying about and going into people's, into drinks and stuff. Everyone was missing the whole night. And then one guy who was from the War on Terror group, he'd been on his phone pretty much the whole night, like sorting stuff out and talking to people and stuff. And he picked up the sauce packet, threw it, and it went straight in Spud's drink. So Spud had to empty it in his drink, mix it up and neck it. And it was one of the funniest things ever. Obviously, it's one of them that you had to be there, you know what I mean? Unless you're decorating. Unless you're decorated basing, then I'd stick all the legs to the base first. Yeah. Spud, you are a spicy legend, whose charisma I try and emulate every Friday. Everyone who wants Wargaming, Viking, Chilling, Warmaster, the Kit Bash King. See, Spud? Everybody loves you, dude. Right, let's get these arms. One, two, three. Time are we on? Right, we'll get these arms on, and then we're going to head over to the community section quickly. And then probably end it there, because what I want to do, I want to see or have a read through what weapons do what on these. I can see anything. So your battle suits. So you have your stealth battle suits. You have your stealth Shaz-U or your Shaz-Ver. I'm probably butchering that, you know what I mean. But it's always showing 2 weapon options there. Right. Ah, yeah, there's always 2 weapon options. So they both do. See, I'm not sure on these ones. Come to that in a minute. I was so happy that the creator of that daft game was also the loser. Yeah, it was so ironic. That's me, Soft Legend. Right, short and sweet. Bedtime for Spud. Night, beautiful people. Night, Spud, dude. Thank you very much for dropping in, dude. Don't be a stranger. Big loves to you. I'll catch you again soon, pal. Mold lines on these are pretty not bad. Only a tiny bit of one though. Did anyone see Mando last week? Are we still in spoiler because you're all slow? Yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down, Belle. I was away, I've not seen it yet. The internet was so bad there. Basically, what I have been watching lately, though, I don't know if any of you guys remember it or not. If anyone ever watched Bones, you know, the guy that played Angel on Buffy, the Vampire Slayer, where he's like FBI and there's a anthropologist working with him. I have started watching that on Disney Plus lately, and I remember only watching 1 or 2 seasons growing up, or when it was on, I should say. I've managed to binge 4 seasons already. So while we were away, we knew the signal was going to be bad, so like we were chilling out in the evening. I pre-downloaded some onto my phone so I could chill and watch them. unfortunately, I couldn't get the Mandalorian, but I'll be watching that straight after the stream tonight, so just so that I don't get spoilers when I go to work tomorrow, because I know one of the guys will proper try and spoil it for me. Used to work in forensics, mate. Shows like that make me twitch. It's good. Good. Nearly lost a piece. Right, got to run. Have a good one. Thank you very much for dropping by. Kev, I'm going to get back to that corner of IKEA car park. Hope you have fun, dude. I shall see you on Friday, my friend. That's that side. I missed a flipping little niggly bit on that one. I'm enjoying these little, you know, little dudes. It's quite different than your normal, you know, space marines. Amongst other things. Obviously, there's a space marine. The little stealth suit's smaller than the space marine. But hopefully these are going to pop really, really well with what I've got planned. Right, I want to try. Actually, before we go, right, this is. Oh, heard it there. Cheers for sharing that, Kev. Kev, me Foss. Sorry, dude. Do we put the weapons on or not? See, because there's two weapons. Hopefully, one of you. I haven't a clue with these. So is that ballistic 6 and assault 1? Strength. And then what would be like your rend or whatever, -4d6. Those are looking the better because the range is the same on the weapons. So you guys can see what I'm talking about. So the top 1 and 2, there's only 2 weapons to go on these. So they've both got the same range. But See, I've not got the toe codex yet, so when it comes to the bits on there, I'm not 100% sure which is what yet. Because I've not paid too much attention on playing in 9th edition. And it's like, well, it's pointless starting now, so I'm going to wait till 10th. So, right, the cogs is going to be type, isn't it? So the range, type. So one's going to be assault. The arrow's up, that's definitely assault. Then strength. So strength 5, strength 8. And then your AP. So it's AP minus 4, D6. So that definitely seems the better one to go. Am I right? So obviously you've got that gun there, and then this one. So this one has got minus 4 AP, D6 wounds, strength 8, assault 1, but the other one sure that's blast 6, strength 5, minus 1. I might just go 3 of them. What I'm going to do, put the shoulder pads on, and then we'll leave that over time because I'm going to get flustered. Battle Scribe and Wikipedia, you are both free resources. I will definitely check them out, dude. Can't remember if I've already shared these to the Avery before, but Luke, my blood ravens. Ooh, yes, Bill, I can't wait to see them, dude. I don't think you have shared them, to tell the truth. But I think I have seen them on, was it on Instagram? It's either Instagram or YouTube. I have seen them, but I definitely want to have another look at them. But it was on my phone, so obviously on the computer it's a bigger picture for me, so I can see more. So I think, you know, they'll look even spicier. Let's get these shoulder pads on, and then we're going to leave them where they are. So then I've got something to do when I'm watching Kev's stream on Friday, and then watching Mythos back on Saturday morning, because he streams at a silly time. Only joking, dude. Clean these little bits up, get these on, and then we're going to head over. So you've got a couple of minutes yet if you've not shared and you would like to share. Mythos has kindly chucked the link up for me, so you can head over to the Facebook page and show us what you've been working on, anything you're particularly proud of lately. Which way around do these shoulder pads go? They're doing me, I've put my bloody back to front. Right, so the toe symbol one goes on the left arm. Right. So we've got 3 toe symbol ones from the left arm. Sorry, what are you sorry for me for? You'd already showed it, dude. Blood Ravens were the last chapter I painted for GW before I joined Scientific Services. Yeah, them. If it is the ones that I'd seen on Instagram, yeah, you can tell that you enjoyed painting them. They were cool, dude. Oh, sorry, they are cool. No, they were. There's one without his gum. Two. So I'm already starting to picture what these are going to be like when they're painted as well. I don't know if anybody else does that. Oh, sorry for streaming at silly time. Hey, this is probably a silly time for you now. It's all good, dude. I get to watch you and have my morning coffee. I'm just gutted I can't be there in the chat. But yeah, also, you've not done your like community bit for a while as well. As have you stopped doing that now, Mefos? Like your community section, do you not do that now, dude? There we go. There's the 3 little battle suits built up ready. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, look at that camera focusing as well. So yeah, all these little panel lines. He says about the camera focusing and how it won't. There you go. You can see all these little panel lines and stuff. Just wait and see. Ones on the Insta for my 4-boss kill team. Yeah, they're really cool. So we're gonna head on over now. Switch it back to scary cam mode. What is going on with my hat today? Oh. There we go. Yeah, so GMT +6. Yeah, it's about 1-2 o'clock in the morning when he does go live. Or is it 2-3? I'm sure it's like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Turn that light down a bit. That's better. Right, so now we're going to head on over. Just turn that down a little bit more. And we're going to head on over to the community section, if it works. There we go. So I'll just get this in my headset. So I'm going to quickly just refresh. So every week, any of you guys watching back or anything, keep an eye out. You can still post, even if you're watching at a later time. You can post them on, and any that get put on after the show, I try and get them, show them off again, you know, like the following week. We're just out of the habit. Our shows have mostly been shorter for quite a while. Between November and January, I was doing shows without free. Yeah. I know he's been a busy boy, hasn't he? So here we go. So like when you go on, you can see all the stuff that I've been working on. So it does link with my Instagram as well. So you can see there's a big picture. of what I did the other day. So like these bits here, the spur fins like them. These two bits are part of like the barrels of guns, and then bits of backpack, and then another part of guns, and then literally just drilled right through piece of the gun, and then a drum for a head. You can see all the joints. It needs cleaning up a little bit, but really, really happy with that. And then every week it's this one here. So I was supposed to be live at 8, but obviously Streamlabs decided it wanted to update, probably because I'd not used it for 2 weeks. So we were a little bit late. But then we click on here, and then we've got 25 this week. Whoa, we've got a record. Most relevant. Change to all comments. So we've got 25 to look through. This is going to take a while now. But best part of the show, this by a country absolute mile. I didn't have the same software for streaming, so doing the community segment was difficult. That's great, Bill, my friend. That's a badass looking cannon. Giggity. No, that's a sword. That's a sword, that, brother. Right, let's crack on with these. So coming in first this week, we got the Frost and Fists. Absolute badass, that is Mythos. Absolute legend. Just basing to go. I've loved watching this. Absolutely loved watching. Look at that green. You've got that nail. Oh god, we've got Smurfs everywhere. No. Get rid of this. That blue is beautiful. I know we're supposed to be looking at this, but that, considering they are Smurfs, that blue is absolutely beautiful, dude. But we'll have a look at that in a sec, because this green, obviously you did your tanks and stuff. It's so beautiful. You've got that green absolutely nailed down. I'd actually like to see you do, I don't know if you've done one before or not, Mythos, but a Death Guard, even if it were just like a one-off, done with that green, and then like grimed up and stuff. Because that green, you've got it absolutely to a T. But then, that blue, it's pulling me in, that blue, you know, not Smurfs. But nah, that's brilliant, that. Can't wait to see it all based up, finished. Nice tidy rim done. That's going to be so cool, that, dude. He's flipping epic, that. What blue is that you've used on this, dude? Because that can't just be ultramarine blue, surely. That is too nice of a blue, that. This music's doing my head in. It's playing some weird flipping music in my head. It's not in my head, it's coming through. I don't know if it's coming through for you guys still or not. But yeah, absolutely loving this Mythos, dude. Keep up the awesome work. Here we go from the back. See, look at that. That's a bit more crisper, that picture, so you can see it a bit more. The shading in that cape, and then the panel lining on the horse. that I can do. I'd love to see you do a Death Guard in that green and then grimed up. Can't wait to see it finished, dude. This thick and beautiful Ogre bodyguard just needs basing as well. Oh, here we go. Haha, yes, look at that. Well, someone's been a busy boy printing as well. Look at all these. Oh yeah, loving the skin tones on that. And then the dark hair, and then just the wisps of colour. Just on the tips of the hair. A little cat ears poking through. Yeah, loving this, dude. Can't wait to see you next week, dude. See how you're progressing. Next up, we've got Mr. Mugwump in the chat, Mr. Ben Golding. I think I'm done with this. I was thinking of putting OSL on the Flame Trooper, but any CNC I could do to add to it. I remember you showing something, I think it was very early progress of this, quite a while back. Oh wow. That is sick, that. Absolutely lovely, that. Just taking it all in and lost for words. You got like all the grime and everything is just on point on there. Obviously the cannon going off on the side there. Oh, he's stabbing him. Yes, look at that. The little spots of blood. I think I've seen some down here as well. Attention to detail on that dude. He's absolutely epic. That's so cool. The razor wire. All the different textures in the mud, and then little dude sat in the resin. Obviously in the water. He's wading through. Officer at the back with pistol. Oh, this is cool, this dude. Any CNC. God. I just seen the from there when the Foss's thick girl model was on. Death by Snoo Snoo. Oh my god, you nearly killed me. Maybe just a bit of tiny flame reflection on the wet ground. Let's have a look. Yeah, so like literally, but then if you did it here, you'd have to do it quite thick, I think, because it depended on the angle you're looking. But yeah, that works for me. The only little thing, and I'd be really extremely picky, would be like on the sandbags. Try and get a bit of like texture, because obviously it's Hessian, isn't it? Hessian bags. So probably try and get some texture in on them, but that's being, I mean, absolutely ultra picky. But that is absolutely stunning, that dude. One of the nicest things I've seen you paint out, seriously. See, like all this, it's got like, you can see the texture and the graining, but on the bags they are quite shiny. So even if you just like matted them down a bit, so they was matte and it stood out, if you know what I mean. But like I said, that's just me being, I mean, ultra really picky. Oh, I didn't even see that dude there. He's got shot and he's flying backwards. Oh yeah, absolutely stunning, this dude. I can look at this for flipping hours. Look at that. So you can see the wood, the graining. You know what I mean? It's just a little bit like the Hessian bags. They're just that little bit too shiny. Inverse square rule. 1/4 bright times 2 the distance. Yeah, that would work actually. See, Bill knows what he's on about. Look at that. Oh, look at that dude. He's even got a little tash. Look at this. You even got the eyes done on that. It looks like you have. Absolutely stunning, dude. Oh, yeah. Absolutely epic, that, Mr. Mugwump. Thank you very much for sharing. Next up, we've got Mr. Bill Burnell, or Waylanders Wandering. Check him out. These are his Blood Ravens. Yeah, these are flipping sick, these are the other ones I saw on Instagram. I'm sure, did you freehand the shoulder pads, Bill? Well, that red is on point. Look at these. That OSL on them eyes. It looks like you have free-handed them Blood Ravens on. Like the eyes done, and then the wash around the edge and then touch back up. Proper selling the OSL in the eyes, the glow. Same on the visor there, and then on the sight on the guns. Yeah, these are freaking awesome, these, dude. I think I'll see what I can do. Eyes and stubble on most of them. I got carried away. Dude, it's awesome. Ninjon, I think, has a good video about OSL. I did one too, but not as in-depth. Where did you get those plants? Freehand? No, I have a great decal technique. Wow. I could have, looking at them, I could have sworn there was freehand. Yeah, those plants are cool as well. I would have sworn they were free-handed. If those truly are decals, Bill, you've done an awesome job making them look. Like they've been free-handed on. Those eyes are not touched back up, cheeky git. No, what I'm... Quit being cheeky. It's not being tetchy. What I was saying was, like, how I've done mine in the past. Let me just find one. Right. That one. That one. So, like, when I've done them in the past, so you'd put the white on, put your colour on, and then I normally, is it Null Oil? In. Then no, sorry, just white, null oil, so that it sits around the edge like that. Then just touch up with white in the middle, and then put the wash over like that so they glow. It's just where it's got that really dark rim. I don't know if it's showing my cursor. I think it does, yeah. Just round this bit here, how it's that little bit darker. It's absolutely spot on. Look at the eyes on them. Yeah, these are freaking cool, these, dude. We'll have a look on that as well. Those plants are cool. Where'd you get them from, dude? The tufts are Gamer's Grass plus Army Painter. Yeah, I have seen people using bits like them that come from like pet shops, like aquarium stuff, and then painted over. I think it was someone like either Ninjon or like Bill was saying, or who was it? It was definitely an American lad. It was either him or eBay Miniature Rescues did something similar. But yeah, those are sick then. Watch the tutorial, feel the techniques are all there. I have watched them. Probably, obviously not as in depth because I've not seen how you've done it. But yeah, those are sick then. I am kind of seeing it now that they are decals because everyone is identical, but just how that is, you'd swear that they weren't decals, they were free-handed. The glow on them. Absolutely beautiful, dude. I could. What more can I say? It's just like, yeah. Nice tidy rim. Kev's watching back. He'll enjoy that. He likes a tidy rim. It's like how uniform they are all together as well. Putting, see, like even touched up the metal on them, and then the rubbered bit on the handle. Bloody fantastic, them, dude. Let's just refresh, make sure no one else has posted. No, still 25. So that is it for the Ravens Avery this week. Absolutely epic work. It blows me away each week. Sorry, camera's up there. For me, the far best part of the show is getting to see what you guys have been working on. Absolutely love it. Keep up the great work, and hopefully get to see even more next week. just catch up with the chat. Nothing like a good rim job. I'll have to get some of those laser etch plants. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, everyone, thank you very much for sharing. And I'm afraid, I really need to go lie down. That brings us to the end of the show this week, guys. We've run a bit later because obviously we did start late, didn't we? Hopefully, because it's updated now, I'll check a lot earlier next week. But we are live again next Monday, back at the normal time of 7:30. Please, please, please join us. It'd be awesome if you can. Kind of like stagnating, I think is a better word. Roughly about 104 subs now, which is still absolutely epic for a channel like this, you know what I mean? But like, get your friends in. We can all have a proper good natter in here. Anybody that's watching back, please comment, like, share, everything. It'd be great to see you all in some of the live streams. I do see that obviously we get so many views, and then I don't know if it's because of different time zones and stuff like that. It possibly is. But it gets quite a lot of views afterwards. So I don't know if people are listening back or watching back later. But if you are, I appreciate it as much as everyone who is here live. It's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, you make me happy. But yeah, that's it for this week, guys. So if you do want to check us out, I am on Instagram, Ravens Miniatures. It's on Instagram, Facebook, and I'm on all the, I say all the Discords, all the normal Discords. So we've got the CWG one. There is a Chilling Wargamers one now. I'm going to see if I can try and get a link for the next show, and we could chuck it out there if anyone wants to jump on that. You've got Waylanders Wandering, he's got a Discord, check his out, it's absolutely epic. Hobby Corner Kev, Frost and Fists, the Pickle Jar, all of them. Oh, there's just so many. It's brilliant because you get to see everybody else's work as well, and obviously some people that are on some streams, like some that are on Pickles and on Kev's and vice versa, because everyone's got their own vice or their own channel that they like to watch, and not everyone who likes one likes another one, which is perfectly fine. If you're in all these different Discords, you get to see everything anyway. But yeah, I'm just waffling now. But right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna chill out, get ready for work in the morning. It's gonna be a long day. First day in after 2 weeks off. It's gonna be a killer, isn't it? Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, I shall catch you all next time. If you haven't, before you go, please smash that like button.